and welcome to Boo2Books! A channel that forgot to post for half of December, but we're back and we're better than ever, so welcome. For this video, we are doing the most anticipated releases for 2020, quarter one. I'm going to try and make this quick and energetic because there's a lot of books coming out in 2020. So many that I'm not going to be able to show all of them in this video. So we're only doing quarter one, which is January 1st to March 31st. I'm only going to really state the title, the author, and a little bit about it, and the release date, nothing much. There's so much content, so much good content. I'm going to give everyone that deserves it a little bit of a spotlight. Again, these are my most anticipated releases, meaning that you may not find the book that I say really attractive for you, but they are for me, so we'll just go on and live our happy separate lives. Let's get started with the first month of the year, which is January. The first book I have is Dear Edward by Ann Napolitano. I'm sorry if I mispronounce any author names from here on out. We all know I suck at words, and we all live with it. Dear Edward is about a 12-year-old boy who is the sole survivor of a horrific plane crash that kills all of the 183 other passengers on board. He must learn to make his way in a world that spared him and him alone. This book will break your heart and piece it back together. Expected to be released on January 6th. Then we have Woven in Moonlight by Isabel Ibanez. It is set to a beautiful dreamlike fantasy tale, drawing inspiration from Bolivian history. The story focuses on Jimena, the stand-in for the last remaining member of her people's royal family. Jimena is obligated to marry the usurper Atok, but she has a plan to use her gift of weaving to lead a resistance from within Atok's regime. And that's to be released January 7th, and it just sounds amazing. Then we have The Night Country by Melissa Albert, who is the author of Hazelwood. She's actually returning to Hazelwood in her follow-up, The Night Country. You get it? So this is the follow-up to the Hazelwood novel. Alice's escape from Hinterland isn't as simple as she hoped it would be. Even as she tries to leave the world of magic behind in New York, her grandmother's dark legacy continues to find her. And I do have Hazelwood. I haven't read it, but I really do want to read it, so maybe next year I'll read Hazelwood and The Night Country back to back, and it'll be a beautiful, beautiful experience. That's to be released January 7th. Love Her or Lose Her by Tessa Bailey, who I've heard a lot about, but I haven't read her personally. This book is about Rosie and Dominique's marriage, who needs a serious makeover. So the couple heads to marriage boot camp to reconnect and rebuild the foundation of their relationship. Of course, nothing is ever simple, so expect secrets and hilarious bonding exercises to crop up along the way. Release date, January 14th. Next we have We Wish You Luck by Caroline San-Khan. This is a campus capper that uncovers the dark and competitive underbelly of MFA writing programs. It's a story of 3 graduate students and their relentless ambition to become unforgettable literary luminaires, no matter the cost. Release date January 14th. Then we have American Dirt by Janine Cummings, who is set to explore the migrant crisis through the eyes of a mother and son forced to flee their middle-class life in Mexico after the family is targeted by a drug cartel. Lydia becomes a migrant, fighting to get her son to America in the hopes that they can start over, beyond the reach of the cartel. But along the way, she begins to realize that everyone is running from something, with no clear idea of what exactly they're running to. Release date, January 21st. Then we have The Two Lives of Lydia Bird by Josie Silver. The Two Lives of Lydia Bird is a powerful and thrilling love story about the what-ifs that arise at life's crossroads, and what happens when one woman is given a miraculous chance to answer them. This one includes time travel, I think? This one's expected to be released on January 30th. Now, we finally get to February. The first on this list is The Gravity of Us, which is Phil Stamper's debut novel. It's about 2 teen boys who bond and fall in love when their parents are selected for NASA's mission to Mars. As buzz around the mission grows, one of the boys uncovers a secret that puts his father's job and his budding romance at risk. That one's release date is February 4th. Then we have The Authenticity Project. Had to pronounce that out. by Claire Pooley. A lonely aging artist decides to write his painfully honest life story in a plain green notebook. When he leaves it in the local cafe for a stranger to find, it sets up a cascade of journal entries from others in the neighborhood and leads to unexpected connections. Release date, February 4th. Then we have Yes, No, Maybe So by Becky Alberti and Aisha Saeed. A story of activism and romance. Maya's Ramadan isn't going so great, but her mom has a suggestion. Hit the streets to canvass for votes alongside a boy named Jamie. Jamie is psyched to be volunteering for a state's Senate candidate, but he hates talking to people, which makes going door to door to talk to prospective voters daunting. Together, Maya and Jamie will learn the importance of activism and grow a whole lot closer in the process. Release date, February 4th. The Illness Lesson by Claire Beams. Prepare to be haunted by the story of an all-girls school in 19th century Massachusetts. As the students begin to exhibit mysterious symptoms one by one, a sinister physician is called in to treat them. But the source of the illness may run deeper than anyone suspects. Expected release, February 11th. Love Unscripted by Owen Nichols. Love Unscripted follows film projectionist Nick as he tries to understand the difference between love on the silver screen and love in real life. Can love really be the way it is in the movies? Release date, February 11th. Of Curses and Kisses by Sadia Menons. The contemporary Beauty and the Beast retelling follows Princess Raya Rao, who is determined to make the brooding Grey Emerson fall in love with her so she can dump him in retaliation for his family's treatment of her little sister. What she doesn't count on is how much she'll genuinely like Grey, or the little matter that he has a secret curse that will doom him when he turns 18 hanging over his head. Release date, February 18th. Now, we finally reach March. We're so close to the finish, guys. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's so close. Okay, as we say in showbiz, the show must go on. The first for March is Only Mostly Devastated by Sofia Gonzalez. This novel is graced with a sweet romance between two boys who have the perfect summer fling. However, Ollie was supposed to leave at the end of summer, but due to his aunt's health, he's now staying in North Carolina, and he's about to realize that his vacation boyfriend, Will, isn't out to any of his friends. Release date, March 3rd. Then, The Kingdom of Back by Mary Lou. She is mixing historical fiction and fantasy together in The Kingdom of Back. The neural Mozart wants to be remembered as the greatest musician of her time, but her father wants her to focus on looking for a suitable husband. Meanwhile, her brother Wolfgang is a rising star in the music scene. When a mysterious man offers to make all of her dreams come true at a price, it may be too good of an offer to resist. Release date, March 3rd. The Switch Up by Beth O'Leary. The Switch Up has all of the markings of a multi-generational rom-com. Aileen is on the verge of turning 80, and she's ready to fall in love again. Meanwhile, her granddaughter Lena's perfect London life is falling apart. The two propose a swap. Aileen will live in Lena's stylish London flat for 2 months, while Lena regroups in her grandmother's small village of Yorkshire. Release date, March 19th. Last Couple Standing by Matthew Norman. The core four have been friends since college. 4 men, 4 women, 4 couples. They got married around the same time, had kids around the same time, and now, 15 years later, they've started getting divorced around the same time too, with 3 of the core 4 unions crumbling to dust around them. Jessica and Mitch Butler take a long, hard look at their own marriage. Can it be saved? Or is divorce like some 40-something zombie virus, simply inescapable? Release date, March 17th. We Ride Upon Sticks by Quan Berry. It's 1989 in the small Massachusetts town known best for hosting the original 1692 witch trials. The local high school field hockey team is fighting its way to state finals. In this Heathers meets Coven comedy, these girls would do anything it takes to win, even if it means channeling dark powers. Expected release, March 3rd. Little Wonders by Kate Noble. Hilarious, clever, and unforgettable, Little Wonders offers a glimpse into high-pressure world of modern momming, with natural toys, scrutinized play dates, PTA politics, and social media gone amok. Release date, March 17th. And finally, the final book for quarter one most anticipated 2020 releases is Thorn by Intisar Kanani. I'm so sorry. Princess Alira has always longed to escape the confines of her royal life, but when her mother betroths her to a powerful prince in a distant kingdom, she has little hope for a better future. Until she arrives at her new kingdom, where a mysterious sorceress robs her of both her identity and her role as princess, and Alira seizes on the opportunity to start a new life for herself as a goose girl. But as Alira uncovers dangerous secrets about her new world, including a threat to the prince himself, she knows she can't remain silent forever. With the fate of the kingdom at stake, Alira is caught between two worlds, and ultimately must decide who she is and what she stands for. Release date, March 24, 2020. That, guys, is quarter one. We're not even in quarter two yet, and there's a bunch of books on my list already. Again, that will probably re-release in March, so we will get to that when we get to it. Please comment down below what books you're really looking forward in, not just quarter one, but of all 2020. If you have that one book that you just can't wait to, but it's not being released until like April or December of next year, who knows? Anyway, you guys know the drill. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Spread the news that I finally posted a video, that I'm not dead. Anyway, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time, which is hopefully sooner than when I said that last time. Bye!